'Tis only fitting, really, given he was the one who forbade my studies in the first place. Go on. 'Tis no cheap trinket. Now, I'd best take my leave of you. I've my studies to attend to. My studies are proceeding apace, thanks to you.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall! Whatever continues, get out the flame before it's too late!
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
We managed to avoid the worst by some miracle. I am grateful for your aid. You must come visit us again, once she has recovered.
'Twas a near thing, but Miss Trisha is saved.
I am grateful to you. Come visit us again, once Trisha has had a chance to rest.
Are you particularly fond of this place, Arisen? We have made camp here several times now.
On your feet! We're under attack!
We ought to proceed with caution. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Miss Trisha might be recovered by now. Shall we ask her grandmother for word of her condition?
Hoy! 'Twould seem I've you to thank for saving me as well as Gran. Who could have suspected things would happen as they did? 'Twas as though my very self was about to vanish. Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times greater than 'tis within other people. She's going to teach me how to control my magic so it won't happen again. I can hardly wait. Oh, that reminds me. Keep this a secret from Gran. But when my magic was all out of control, I learned a sort of technique. I'll need to study hard if I'm to try it without exploding again.
Learning to shackle such immense power seems a monumental task for a child of her years. I hope she'll fare well.
I'm coming, Master! You must hurry! There's no harm before the Arisen!
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
Little... You've been good to me. To us. I'd wager 'tis about time I showed my gratitude. I mean to teach you one of my techniques. I've every faith you'll use it wisely. Take this, with my blessing.
This might surprise you, but I've already mastered a variety of magics. And since you've been so kind to me, I'd like to teach you a special one. Are you keen?
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
I shall strive to learn from your example. that I might reach new heights of my own.
Now, I have a question for you, and I beg you to answer it honestly. 'Twas you who helped Trisha acquire a grimoire, was it not? I shan't condemn you for it. You couldn't have known the dangers 'twould pose, and nor could Trisha. The fault lies with me for my reticence. You see, a similar deluge of magic to the one you witnessed consumed Trisha's mother, and she perished. Her father feared the same fate would befall his daughter, and bade me to keep her from dabbling in magic. But now that Trisha has awoken to the wellspring within her, I will need to teach her to control it. She will have her wish after all.
Follow me, if you would.
Where to begin?
I always wanted to learn magic, but now I know not to underestimate the dangers it can pose. I'm going to devote myself to my studies till I've got my powers well under control.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
No better place for an old woman's mutterings.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push? Aren't you coming, Master? I'm down here. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
One of us is being drenched! Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
That was well fought. There's no one.
Rest assured, Master. You'll hear nary an idle word.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought. Take care not to fall. Careful now! Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
None shall...
Here we are. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. We have reached our destination.
Hello again, sir. Say. Oh, well, if you did...
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Might I interest you in my humble... wares? Much obliged, sir.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Malv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken...
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
'You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. It was by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches. My peace of mind, I can only hope she remains safe, but the Queen Regent...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Do come again.
Oh.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Do come again.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste. We have arrived.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Thanks, sir.
Methinks I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. Follow me.